Hi, everyone. This is JJ Jank, and I am here to help you have one of your best years ever in 2025. Uh, to give you more time to have some fun and enjoy the people that you love and the things that you love to do, in addition to professional success. And the key to all of this is disrupting distractions and making sure that you have your full attention on what you're doing at all times, or at least when you're trying to focus and doing stuff that's really kind of hard for your brain to do. It's really easy to be distracted. We have phones, we've got cable TV, we've got streaming services. There's all kinds of information, all kinds of entertainment that's coming at us all of the time. And in order to get your work done, in order to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish and reach the goals that you've set for yourself, you're the one who's actually in charge of creating a boundary around your time and attention. So, kind of walling off distractions or blocking off distractions so that you can focus on what it is you're doing. The easiest distractions to kind of disrupt are the physical ones. So, for example, if people keep popping into your office, close your door. You might want to put do not disturb time on your calendar so people know not to contact you. And this is whether you're working from a home office like me or whether you're working from a workplace. Making sure that people are aware that you're doing important work and you can't be disturbed. I promise you that if your colleagues need help, they can wait until you've kind of finished with your focus work and you're ready to help them. Um, if you're working from home, making sure that you don't have a lot of clutter around, making sure that that basket of laundry is not in your eyesight, bugging you to do it, yeah, all of that kind of stuff. If your office is too cold, heat it up. If it's too warm, cool it down, get a fan. So these are relatively easy ways to prevent distractions, but others are more difficult. So, for example, notifications. Um, and I should say here, like the reason that distractions are so problematic is that one study showed that it can take up to 23 minutes to get back to where you were before you were disrupted and distracted. And the thing is that that interruption doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be anything important, just enough to take your attention away from what you're doing. So even the email pop-ups on your screen, those are going to distract you. Those are going to pull attention away from what you're doing. Obviously, any kind of audible notification, so if you have social media notifications on your phone or your computer, email notifications on your phone or your computer, those are going to pull your attention away. And if you think about it, 23 minutes for one interruption, while you get two interruptions in an hour, you've only got like 14 minutes in that hour to really be doing that focus work. So it can really be truly dangerous to your productivity. And that's why a lot of people find themselves having to work longer hours, or you feel like you worked all day and didn't really accomplish anything. And at least part of that reason is probably because you were distracted. So creating those boundaries, setting the times when you will be, focusing on your work, and not all work uh, has to be interruption free, right? Like if you're just checking emails and another email comes in, that's fine. But if you're working on crunching numbers, you're working on a spreadsheet, you're working on budgets, you're working on strategizing, doing any kind of planning, these kinds of complex tasks, when you get a distraction, again, you have that 23 minutes before you can get back to where you were. And so that just lengthens your day and makes it more likely that you're not going to accomplish what you had wanted to accomplish that day. Um, so one of the easiest things to do, well, I should say it's simple, but it's not necessarily easy because a lot of us are so used to having all of this information at our fingertips that we're used to having notifications on. I don't have social media on my phone at all. I don't ever use my phone for social media. That means I have to be at my computer. So that cuts down on my social media time, cuts down on my distraction. Um, and obviously I don't have notifications on, and I also don't have email notifications on, and that gets scary for some people. But if you let people know, hey, I'm trying to focus, during this time, whatever time you choose, preferably during the time when your brain is most able to do this complex work. And you say, look, I really got to focus, I'll get back to you later. Just let me, get through this thing. Most people are going to understand that. And if you can't quite see your way to disabling email notifications all day, try to start off with, try with just an hour. Just try, maybe before people start coming to the office or when it's going to be relatively quiet. Try turning off your email notifications and see how much work you're actually able to get done. And by putting all of your attention, and by the way, additional tasks are also a distraction. So working on just one complex thing at a time is really going to help you achieve what you want to achieve, get you to your goals, and free up some time for you to do those things outside work that you really love. Take care.